can sit down whenever you feel like sitting down. I'm not going to boss you.
משוך עבדך אל רצונה יבוץ עבדך כמו איה ישתחווה מול הדרך כי ירב לו ידידותה מנופצו בחוצם הדונה זיו העולם נפשי חולת אהבתה ותיק יהמו, ותיק יהמו רחמך וחוס נא על בן אוהבך כי זה כמה נגזר Micah, come join us. Ana Eli, Magmad Livi, Chushana, Vertitalam, Higalena, Ros Chaviv Alai. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Na 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 na, ya na 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 ya, na 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 na. Ya na na yo, ya na ya. Ya na na na, ya na na na. Ya na na yo, ya na yo. Ya na na na, ya
Kabbalat Shabbat begins and ends with this sense of longing for a lover, longing for a beloved, longing for one who has been far away for far too long, and you just can't wait to be reunited. It's the image in Yedid Nefesh of calling out for a soul's beloved. It's the image in Lecha Dodi of waiting for the bride to appear and to walk down the aisle towards us. It's an image that's meant to evoke a sense of deep anticipation for something new and better and more connected and sweeter. And so that's what we're supposed to be trying to evoke in ourselves. This sense that something better is possible. That a better world is possible, that a better way is possible, that love is possible and light is possible, connection and healing and joy are all possible, that they're all waiting for us. And it's our job to reach out and to receive. To reach out together, to link arms together, and to feel all of that goodness find its way into our hearts, to fill up our souls, to give us breath again. And so what we're going to do is we're going to sing through these psalms, and in our minds as we sing these words, I just want to invite you to picture what it is that you hope this Shabbat can bring, what you hope it can bring in your life, what you hope it can bring for our community, for our world, to imagine it, to feel it close, and to invite it with all that we have, to beckon it to come and be with us. We're on page 11.
You can repeat after me. Lechune ranena.
Lechune ranena.
Ladonai. Naria. Tsuyishenu. Nekad mafana. Vitoda. Bizmirot. Narialo. Lechune ranena ladonai. Naria letsuyishenu. Nekad mafana vitoda. Bizmirot. Narialo. Lechune ranena ladonai. Naria letsuyishenu. Nekad mafana vitoda. Bizmirot. Narialo. Ki el gadol Adonai, umelech gadol hakol Elohim, asher biyado mechkarei haaretz, v'toafot harim lo, asher lo hayam be'asahu, v'yabeshet yadav yatzaru, bo nishtachave v'nichra, nivracha lifnei Adonai Oseinu. Lechune ranena ladonai, naharia letsuyishenu, nekad mafana vitoda, bizmirot naria lo. Lechune ranena ladonai, naharia letsuyishenu, nekad mafana vitoda, bizmirot naria lo. Kihu Eloheinu, v'anachnu amarito v'tzon yado, hayom im bekolo tishma'u, al takshu levavchem kimriva, ki yom masa bamidbar, asher nisuni avotechem, v'chanuni gam ra'ufo ali. Lechune ranena ladonai, naharia letsuyishenu, nekad mafana vitoda, bizmirot naria lo. Lechune ranena ladonai, naharia letsuyishenu. Page 12 at the arrow. Arbaim Shana.
40 שנה.
Akud Bedor. Va'omar. Am Toy Levavhem. Vehem Lo Yadu. Derachai. Let's do this together. Asher nishbati vapi im yeva'un al manuchati. Page 13. Here we go. Shi'u l'Adonai kol ha'aretz. Shi'u l'Adonai shi'ir chadash. Do it again. Shi'u l'Adonai kol ha'aretz. Shi'u l'Adonai shi'ir chadash. Sing unto God. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru, Shiru, l'Adonai, kol ha'aretz. Shiru, l'Adonai, Let's do it one more time. Shiru, let's hear you. Shiru, l'Adonai, kol ha'aretz. Shiru, l'Adonai, shir chadash.
ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותגר
Page 14 at the arrow.
הארץ. ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותגר הארץ. ירם הים, ירם הים, ירם הים ומלואו. ירם הים, ירם הים, ירם הים ומלואו.
So tonight we are celebrating some of our day school families, and I see some of you here. And today I got to be at TVT, as I am almost every Friday, along with Alex Siegel, who is a teacher, music teacher at TVT. We've worked together for over a decade there, leading Tefillah with Rabbi Light. We were there today. Coach Pez, Abby Pesner was there, and I see Rocky Brown from TVT. Oh, good, and I see some students from IHDS. So we sang this one today, like the kids were so into it. The teachers were so into this one today. There was some dancing happening. So I'm not opposed to it if you feel like it. All right, oh, good, I'm so glad we have some students. Ooh, we my way. Ooh, we my way. Are we more way? 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 Page 16 at the arrow. Or Zabua alat sadi, Yishrei lev simcha. Or Zabua alat sadi, Yishrei lev simcha. We are one more way. We are one more way. Are we more way? 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 Simchu tzadikim לזכר קודשו. We away. We away, away. We away, 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 away. A weem away, 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 a weem. One more. A weem away, a weem away, a weem away, a weem, a weem away, a weem, a weem away.
Nice job, Music Man. Nice job. You know that I think I've mentioned this here before, but I learned that Weemawe melody. It's a South African melody, right? It's a Zulu word, and it's connected to a legend of a king, sort of Arthurian legend of a lion king, right? Of a king who goes into hiding to come back someday to come and lead a people to freedom. It's a story about hope in the way that hope gets lost sometimes, but it can exist. It can exist in hiding to come out when we need it the most. And the line at the end of this, Or Zarua Lat Tzaddik, that light is sown for the righteous, this idea of seeds of light under the ground that you can't see, but that are quietly germinating something better, something holy, something radiant. I love that you pair that melody with that song because it really is all about the hope for that next flowering of light.
And it's for the TVT Lions.
And it is for the TVT Lions, about whom one can be rightly very proud, I'm sure. On page 21, I invite you to please rise as you're able, Psalm 29.
Wait, hold on, am I in the wrong place? Hey, 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 ya na na na, ya na 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 na, ya na na na, ya na 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 na, ya na na na, ya na 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 na, ya na na na. Here we go. Mizmor LeDavid, Havula Adonai B'Nelim, Havula Adonai, Kavod Va'oz.
take your seats. On page 21, we turn to Lecha Dodi.
23, right?
23, 21.
It's close.
It's close enough. It's close enough. It's been a long week. Page 23, we turn to Lecha Dodi, that the mystics sang 500 years ago in the northern city of Tzfat to invite Shabbat peace and love and joy to be with them. They would go out into the fields and orchards. They would dance for Shabbat to welcome her in. If you feel called to dance, you are more than welcome. If you feel called to wiggle, I think you should join these boys in the front.
Wiggling is good.
Page 23.
Hum diddy dum diddy lecha dodi. Hum diddy dum diddy likrat kala. Hum diddy dum diddy b'nei Shabbat mekabela. Here we go. Hum diddy dum diddy lecha dodi. Hum diddy dum diddy likrat kala. Hum diddy dum diddy b'nei Shabbat mekabela. Repeat after me. Lecha
Lecha
dodi.
Dodi
Lecha dodi. Likra kala. Pene
Penei
Shabbat.
Shabbat
Penei Shabbat. Nekavela. Shamor וזכור בדיבורך השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשם תפארת ולתהילה לך
Lecha
דודי
Dodi
לך דודי לקרא קלה פני
Penei
שבת
Shabbat
Penei Shabbat Nekab. Second verse. Likrat Shabbat lechu benecha ki meko haberaka merosh mikedem nesucha sov maaseh v'machshava techila lecha
Lecha
dodi
Dodi Lecha Dodi Ligrakala
Penei
Penei
Shabbat
Shabbat
Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Hum diddy dum diddy lecha do. Hum diddy dum diddy likrakal. Hum diddy dum diddy b'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Let's turn over to page 25. We'll do the last two verses. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekab yamim usmol. Yamim usmol tifrotzi be'etz Adonai ta'avitzi aliyad ish ben parzi ben ismecha ben nagila lecha dodi ligrat kahala p'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi ligrat kahala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. We can all stand. We're gonna face the door. Boi v'shalom ataret bana gam besimcha uvitzola toch emunei am segula boi chala sing it lecha
Ratola Bene Shaba Davila
Lecha Todi Lirat Kala Bene Shabbat Nekabila.
You may be seated.
All right. We're turning over to page 27, Psalm 92, a psalm for Shabbat. Mizmor, mizmor, shir. Waiting to sing a song of Shabbos. Mizmor, mizmor, shir. Shir liyom HaShabbos. Mizmor, mizmor, shir. Shir liyom HaShabbos. That was in D minor.
Yes.
Okay, just so you know. Turning to the end of that psalm. Page 28. Tzadikatama yifra ke'erez bavanon yizke shetuli bebeit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu. This is my favorite part. Od yenuvun v'seva t'shenim v'rananim yiyu lehagi ki yashar Adonai utzuri tzuri velo avalata bo.
Some of us come into Shabbat. Some of us come into Shabbat with joyful hearts. Some of us come into Shabbat with a lot of energy. Some of us come into Shabbat after a hard week. And so we're going to take a moment to offer people the opportunity to say Kaddish, who are remembering and holding the sacred memory of a loved one. If you right now are remembering someone, I invite you to rise with me on page 30 and to recite Kaddish as testimony to the idea that people die, but love doesn't. Kids. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah v'yalma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute b'chaye chon uv'yomei chon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'gala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam omei omaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shmei dekudsha, brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Amen. We'll make the transition into Baruch Hu, page 39. Please rise. Last thing they need is more sugar. You can take your seats.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokma b'tei ksharim u'vitvuna mesanetim u'machalif hazmanim saderet hakokim u'shotim rakia kirtzono borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or u'mavir yom u'mevi layla u'mavdil ben yom u'vein layla Adonai tzavaot shemo El chai v'kayam Tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Hama'aviv aravi
Page 40.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shokveinu u'bekumeinu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha U'b'mitzvotecha Le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayeinu Ve'orech yameinu U'bahem neged yomam b'layla. Before we finish up these words on page 40, I thought that our students could come up and help us lead Shema. It's about to come up. It's about to happen. So students, any students, I see some of you. Will you come up? We're about to do Shema and Ve'ahavta. Will you come up? You can come up right here in the front. Will you join us, Sam? Gracie, come join us. Yeah, Dean, come join us. Yeah, the Shema you do. Yeah, we'll do it together. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, we'll do it together. Ve'ahavetecha al tasir mimenu. Oh yeah, come on up, Levi. Come on up, Ari. Come on up, Noah. You're going to help us lead Shema and Ve'ahavta. It's coming up. We're almost there. Ayelet, come. Yes. Ve'ahavetecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai. Ohev amo Yisrael. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ובכל מאותיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננת עם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. והיה אם שמות תשמעו מצוותי אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום לאהבת אדוני אלוהיכם לבבכם ובכל נפשכם ותרא תצא. נפשך ויצורך ונתתי את ספסדך. דמלא תמצא הארץ הטובה אשר נתתי. תעמזו לביתך וישרך למען ירבו בימיכם. You can sit down. ויאמר אדוני משה לאמור דבר על בני ישראל במות עליהם לציצית על כנפי ביתיהם ואותו ציצית. למען תזכרו עשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני. אדוני אלוהיכם אמן. ואמונה כל סוף וקיים עלינו. כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו ונתנו עם ישראל עמו בדינו מיד מלכים. וכנו הגאול ממך והריצים האל הנפלאים. אמן כקר נפלא. ירם קרננו בזכות עושה לנו. We're on page 44. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם. משה מרים ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש. Repeat after me. נורא תהילות עושה פלא נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה זה אלי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
The next prayer, Hashkivenu, invites us to consider building a structure of safety and peace and holiness, and is deeply connected to the themes of this parsha. And I'm wondering, from any of our day school students whose parents are paying very good money for you to know this stuff, if any of you know what the name of this week's parsha is. What? I saw Ezra Katz's hand. Ezra, what is the name of this week's parsha? Parshat Terumah with an Israeli Reish, which is a feature of IHDS Hebrew Education. Parsha Terumah, the parsha of, well, actually, I need some more kids to help me fill in the blanks. What's something that happens in this parsha? Anybody from that group? Dean, do you know what something that happens in the parsha, Spider-Man? Moshe gets instructions on building a Mishkan, Dean. Excellent. That's a really interesting start to the parsha. Moshe gets instructions about building a Mishkan. What else happens in this parsha? Anybody else know something that happens in this parsha? Any other kid know something that happens in this parsha? Everybody's pointing to Aaron. Aaron, do you know? One of the two littler Korsnaks whose names I don't know? Elon. Thank you.
Oren.
Was it Elon or was it Oren?
It was Oren.
They build the Mishkan. Very nice. The structure in the desert. How about Elliot? Oh,
angels.
there's angels in this parsha.
2 angels.
Angels decorating the fabric of the Mishkan. The curtains have images of angels all around them. Very nice, very nice. Anybody else know anything about this parsha? Yeah? Aaron, do you know something about this parsha? What's your favorite bit of the parsha? The Aron, from which Aaron gets his name. Very, very good. Nice. Did you have something you wanted to add about this parsha? No? All right, this is good stuff. Dean, you got more? Dean came with notes. This is a portable, build-your-own Lego set sanctuary that you can carry in the desert with you. When we sing Hashkivenu, we sing about a Sukkot Shalom, a shelter of peace. Oh, you know something about this week's parsha? The fire at night to guide them in the dark, and the clouds by day to guide them in the light. I love that. Thank you. We imagine this holy shelter, this place of peace, and our first memory of that, our oldest memory of that, comes from this week's parsha, when our most ancient ancestors, our great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, got together and built for themselves a place for God's Spirit to dwell. We sing Hashkivenu, and we imagine building a similar structure for ourselves.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom B'hamidenu Malkeinu Lechaim. Let's sing it again. Hashkivenu. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu lechaim, 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 lechaim,
One more.
lechaim.
As you're able, please rise on page 46 for Vishamru.
ושמעו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם בבית העולם ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש וביום השביעי שבת וינפש יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה ועמד יברח חירותי והמליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דרכו בית ישראל בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירה בעלמה וימרו
We take a few quiet minutes for a standing prayer for the Amidah that begins in the book on page 47. Feel free to use the words in the book. Feel equally free to close the book, open your hearts, and use this for your own prayer.
Shalom Rab al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rab ישראל עמך תשים לי עולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לי עולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לי עולם. כי אתה הוא מלך גדול, לכו השלום. כי אתה הוא מלך גדול, לכו השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לי עולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לי עולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לי עולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לי עולם. תשים לי עולם. תשים לי עולם.
יתגדל וייקדש שמי רבה, ועמד דברה קירותי, והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה בזמן קריב ומבוא אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעלמי עלמיים. יברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאל אמין כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ומבוא אמן. תקבל צלתנו ותחן דכל ישראל, כל דם אבוהון דבישמיה ומבוא אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ומבוא אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל
ועל כל יושבי תבל
ומבוא אמן.
Just a few words. We'll make Kiddush, conclude the service, and I hope that everybody will join us for dinner. If you RSVP'd, fantastic. We love you. We appreciate you very, very much. If you somehow didn't, we've got enough schnitzel, Sam? Maybe. Excellent. We'd love to have you. Please come and stay and be with us, and call the office afterwards on Monday. I get 3 to 5 calls a week from people interested in exploring becoming Jewish. It is like we are giving something away these days. It's really, really fascinating. All the Jews are Schreien Gewalt. Never been a worse time to be a Jew, and all the non-Jews are knocking on the door. It's fascinating. I got a call from a woman in Texas this morning. She is recently out of 20 years in the Air Force, making a transition into civilian life, training in the VA for her next profession. She's a mom of a teenager, raised in the church, but finding herself increasingly drawn to Judaism. She's one of these, I have a lot of them, who has watched 10,000 hours of Jewish YouTube videos but hasn't really met a Jew yet. And I tell her she's in for some surprises. Some of them good, maybe some of them. She was fascinating. We had a great conversation for an hour this morning. Actually, one of my former students is a rabbi in her town. I was able to call him, and hopefully she'll be there for Shabbos. And she said to me, it's really challenging. You're the third rabbi I have gotten up the nerve to talk to. I talked to one Orthodox rabbi and one Reform rabbi. And then I guess by laws of statistics, she found her way to the middle to a conservative rabbi. And she said, I like every conversation that I have, but I got to tell you, y'all tell me different things. And she said y'all because she's from Texas. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. She said, y'all tell me different things. What am I supposed to do with that? One rabbi gives me one answer, another rabbi gives me another answer. You, of course, have the very best answers, but when I call the next rabbi, isn't the next rabbi going to give me more answers? I said, welcome to this people. And I told her a midrash about the idea that in the Sefer Torah, in the scroll, there are exactly the number of letters, somehow mystically, at any given time as there are Jews. That we each correspond to one of those little quill marks in the scroll. Don't count them. It's not mathematically true, it's mystically true. And the Midrash says that just as a Torah scroll is incomplete and not kosher for use if it is missing as little as one aleph, a silent letter, so too the Jewish people is incomplete if it's missing just one of us. I said, every letter serves a different purpose. It tells a different part of the story. It makes a different sound. Some of them found their way into the Ten Commandments. Some of them found their way into the list of genealogy of names that you wouldn't name your worst enemy's child. But every one of them plays a role in the story. I said, you're going to get lots of different answers. And you're going to meet lots of different Jews. And they're each giving you a puzzle piece. And it's up to you to make the picture. And even more so, it's up to you to figure out what piece you're bringing to the puzzle. Because somehow with each new expansion, with each new person who comes to join us, there's another letter that helps to complete the story. And so you're going to figure out in the course of time what's your letter, what's your perspective, what's your set of answers that you'll give to someday to someone who comes to you and says, everybody contributes a little glint of gold, or a little piece of wood, or a little stitch of fabric. And with each gift, unique to each person, grows together a place for God to dwell. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We'll continue with Kiddush.
Yeah, I'm going to invite Andy Hoffman up to lead us in Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kadosho, v'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, Zikaron lamaaseh bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikrai kodesh, zecher letziyat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kadshecha b'yahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Page 56.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon HaKol Latet gedula liotzer Breshit Shelo asanu kegoye haratzon Velo samanu k'mishpachot hadama Shelo sam chelkenu kahem V'goralenu kechol hamonam
V'anachnu
Livnei melech Malchei hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Shehu
נוטה שמיים ויוצר הארץ מושב יקרוב בשמיים ממעל שכינה תוזו שכינה תוזו
בגובה מרומי
הוא אלוהינו אינו אמת מלכנו את חסורתו ככתוב בתורתו ידעת היום והשמות אליך
חברך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל והארץ מתחת אין עוד אין עוד
כן נגמל לך אדוני אלוהינו לראות מהרה בתפארת וזכר בגאונים הארץ.
ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד. ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד.
Can be seated, all those except those saying Kaddish for a loved one. Acknowledge this week a significant passing in our community of Agi Gurik, one of the last, not the last, but among the last of our Holocaust survivors in the community. That is a moment of transition when that generation begins to dwindle. And it has been an incredible privilege this week to hear her family tell stories about not only her survival, but the way that she flourished and the way that she took everything that she learned and experienced and all the tears and turned it into a remarkable 90 years in this world. For her, for everyone else you're holding in your heart, we offer Kaddish and testimony to the idea that people die, but love doesn't. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabah, b'alma divrach yirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru, Yehi Shmei Rabba Mivorach Leolam Omei Almaya Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shmei Dekudsha Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran bi'alma v'yimru Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Oseh Shalom b'mramav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. You can take your seats. Just sharing a couple of upcoming things, and then we'll close with a song and head to dinner. Purim is coming up very, very soon. You're going to be getting a big email about it over the weekend, but know that if you haven't yet purchased Mishloach Manot, it's time to do that. That we are doing a bite-sized Purim event for the littlest kids and a Purim carnival a week from Sunday. We are then on Monday, actual Purim itself, having a 20s and 30s young professional party here together with Moishe House, and a family dinner that'll be happening before Megillah reading in costume. We have a Purim in Motown spiel, and for anybody who has experienced Purim at CBI, you know it is really, truly something that even this noted Purim Grinch enjoys going to. It is wonderful. There are many, many more things coming up, many important things to check in your calendar. Tomorrow, CEO of Jewish Family and Children's Services for Long Beach and Orange County will be speaking to us. It's our Shabbat switcheroo, many, many other good things. So glad to have you with us. In particular, to those who are visiting us for the first time or the first time in a while, those who have been here once or twice but are starting hopefully to feel at home, really want to warmly welcome you here. I want to assure you that everybody in the room is pre-vetted to be friendly, and so please feel free to sit at anybody's table and know that you will be welcome. And please, regulars, don't make a liar out of me. Everybody be friendly to the new people. One dinner announcement, prosaic but important. While I said everybody is please warmly invited to join us, we have a limited number of vegetarian and gluten-free options. Those are on the drinks table, and we'll ask you to please stick to those who RSVP'd for those, because we want to make sure that those people can be fed. We really do want to continue celebrating Shabbos all together. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for adding some more light to the end of my week, and I hope this service has lifted you up and given you a little bit more light for yours.
Thank you, TVT and IHDS families who came out tonight, and IHDS teachers and TVT teachers. I see Maura Bobby, Maura Tali back there, and Rocky Brown, and Alex Siegel, and Abby Pesner, I saw you. And some TVT alum families back there, I see. Thank you for being here. You elevate our community. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShamet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem. Boachem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzidchem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Seitchem l'shalom. Peace be with us all. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Big thank you to you, Micah, for drumming with us. I should have said your name. So nice to have you.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, that was great. Thanks. I know you have to run, but there is food if you want to grab something. Okay, 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 okay.